Hey friends, welcome back to the channel where we explore topics that help you live your healthiest, happiest life. Today we're going to tackle something that has become quite popular in the wellness world, fermented foods. You've probably heard that fermented foods like kombucha, kimchi, yogurt, and sauerkraut can do wonders for your health, but are the claims about fermented foods really true, especially when it comes to the effects on your metabolism? There's a lot of buzz out there about fermented foods, supposedly supercharging your metabolism, helping with weight loss, and giving you endless energy. But how much of that is based on fact, and how much of it is pure fiction? Today, we're going to dive deep into some of the most common myths surrounding fermented foods and metabolism. By the end, you'll have a clear understanding of what fermented foods can and can't do for you. Let's separate the facts from the myths and get to the bottom of whether or not fermented foods are really the metabolism booster they are hyped up to be. Stick around until the end because I'll be revealing a way to incorporate fermented foods for optimal health. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so we can continue sharing health tips that help you thrive. First things first, let's make sure we are all on the same page about what fermented foods actually are. Fermentation is a process that involves breaking down sugars in foods through the action of bacteria and yeast. This process not only preserves the food but also enhances its nutritional value, creating beneficial compounds that can be good for your gut health. Some of the most popular fermented foods you've likely come across include yogurt, kombucha, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and tempeh. What makes fermented foods special is that they are full of probiotics or good bacteria, which support your digestive system and overall well-being. But where things get a little blurry is when these foods are touted as metabolism boosters. Does eating fermented foods really turn your metabolism into a fat burning machine? Let's explore some of the myths around this. Myth number one: fermented foods instantly boost your metabolism. One of the biggest myths out there is that simply adding fermented foods to your diet would immediately give your metabolism a kickstart. The idea is that fermented foods, because they are rich in probiotics, somehow trigger your body to burn more calories. But is that really true? The fact is, while fermented foods are definitely beneficial for your gut health, they don't directly boost your metabolism in the way that people often think. Yes, a healthy gut is essential for the overall health and well-being, and there's some evidence that improving gut health can influence your metabolism, but that doesn't mean that by just drinking kombucha or eating kimchi, your metabolism will start revving like an engine. What fermented foods do is help balance the gut microbiome, which plays a role in digestion and nutrient absorption. A healthy gut can support efficient metabolism, but it's not a magic switch that will suddenly burn off extra calories. In other words, fermented foods can help create the right conditions for a healthy metabolism, but they don't directly cause weight loss or metabolic boosts on their own. Myth number two: fermented foods are a quick fix for weight loss. Another common myth is that fermented foods are a quick and easy fix for weight loss. You might hear claims that eating foods like sauerkraut or drinking kombucha will help melt away belly fat without having to change anything else in your diet or lifestyle. This sounds appealing, but is there any truth to it? The fiction here is the idea that fermented foods alone can lead to rapid weight loss. While fermented foods are often low in calories and high in fiber, which can help you feel fuller for longer, they are not a miracle weight loss cure. If you're eating a diet rich in processed foods and sugars, while expecting kombucha to undo the damage, you're likely to be disappointed. However, the fact is that fermented foods can support your weight loss journey when combined with a balanced diet and regular exercise. The probiotics in fermented foods can improve digestion and help regulate appetite by affecting the hormones that control hunger, like and leptin. In that way, fermented foods may help you make better food choices and reduce overeating, but they are not a shortcut to weight loss. It's about the bigger picture, consistency and balance. Myth number 3. All fermented foods are equally good for your metabolism. This is another myth you might have come across, that all fermented foods are created equal when it comes to their effects on your metabolism. You might think that as long as it's fermented, it'll give you the same benefits, but this isn't quite true. The fact is that the health benefits of fermented foods can vary widely depending on the specific food, the fermentation process, and even the brand. For example, plain yogurt that's high in probiotics is great for you, but if you are buying yogurt that's loaded with added sugars, you could be sabotaging your metabolism. Sugary yogurt can spike your blood sugar, which leads to insulin resistance and slows down your metabolism over time. Similarly, some types of kombucha contain added sugars or sweeteners that can counteract the benefits of the probiotics. It's important to read the labels and choose fermented foods that are minimally processed and don't contain hidden ingredients that could hinder your metabolic health. Another thing to consider is the strain of probiotics in the food. Not all probiotics have the same effect on metabolism or digestion. Different strains have different benefits, so while some might help with digestion and immune health, others might be better for supporting metabolic function. The key is to choose a variety of high-quality fermented foods to get a wide range of benefits. Myth number 4. Fermented foods only affect your gut, not your whole metabolism. There's a common misconception that the only thing fermented foods influence is your gut and that they don't have any impact on the rest of your body's metabolic processes. This leads to the belief that fermented foods might be great for digestion, but they don't really help with energy levels, calorie burning, or overall metabolic function. The fact is, fermented foods can have an impact on your whole body metabolism, though indirectly. But by promoting a healthy gut, they support better digestion and nutrient absorption, which is critical for overall energy production. If your body is able to properly break down and absorb nutrients, it can function more efficiently, and this includes how your body burns calories and regulates fat storage. In addition, recent research has shown that the gut-brain axis, the connection between your digestive system and your brain, plays a role in how your metabolism functions. A balanced gut microbiome can help regulate mood, energy levels, and even the hormones involved in metabolism. So, while fermented foods don't directly speed up your metabolism, they do create the conditions for optimal metabolic health. Myth number 5. Eating more fermented foods means a faster metabolism. Another myth is that if some fermented foods are good for you, then eating more of them will automatically make your metabolism faster. The thinking here is that if fermented foods support your gut and digestion, then loading up on them will amplify those benefits. But this isn't quite the case. The fact is that while fermented foods are great for you, there's no need to overdo it. Eating large amounts of fermented foods won't necessarily result in a faster metabolism, and in some cases it could even cause digestive upset. Fermented foods are high in probiotics, which are great in moderation, but eating too many can lead to bloating, gas, and even diarrhea, especially if your gut isn't used to them. As with everything in nutrition, balance is key. A few servings of fermented foods a day are plenty to support your gut health, which in turn will benefit your metabolism. Start slowly and pay attention to how your body responds. Everyone's gut microbiome is different, so what works for one person might not work for another. Now that we've busted some of the common myths, let's get to the real truth about fermented foods and their impact on your metabolism. While fermented foods are packed with probiotics, fiber, and beneficial compounds that support your gut and overall health, they are not a magic bullet for metabolism. Here's what we know for sure. Fermented foods contribute to a healthy gut microbiome, which is essential for efficient digestion, immune function, and hormonal balance. A healthy gut can help regulate your appetite, reduce cravings, and make you feel fuller longer, which can indirectly support a healthy weight and metabolic function. But fermented foods alone won't make your metabolism skyrocket. They are a piece of the puzzle, one part of a balanced, nutrient rich diet and active lifestyle that supports long term metabolic health. If you're looking for ways to boost your metabolism, consider incorporating other healthy habits as well, like exercise, hydration, quality sleep, and eating a variety of nutrient dense foods. Incorporating fermented foods is a great way to promote a healthy gut, which in turn can enhance your body's overall functioning, including how well it metabolizes nutrients. But don't expect these foods to be a shortcut to burning fat or drastically speeding up your metabolism on their own. The real magic of fermented foods is in their ability to balance the gut microbiome, which influences not only digestion but many other aspects of health, including metabolism. They create a solid foundation for healthy living by supporting the processes that regulate inflammation, nutrient absorption, and even your mood and energy levels. Let's take a moment to dive deeper into the gut metabolism connection, because this is where fermented foods really shine. The gut is home to trillions of bacteria, which play a crucial role in how your body digests foods, absorbs nutrients, and even regulates fat storage. When your gut is healthy, it's filled with a diverse community of beneficial bacteria that help break down food efficiently, preventing problems like bloating, constipation, and even blood sugar spikes. But here's where it gets interesting. Recent studies have shown that the gut microbiome can influence how your body processes and stores fat. Certain bacteria in the gut are more efficient at extracting calories from food, which can contribute to weight gain. On the flip side, a healthy gut microbiome can help regulate insulin sensitivity and keep your blood sugar stable, both of which are key factors in maintaining a healthy metabolism. This is where fermented foods can come in handy. By feeding your gut with probiotics, you're nourishing the good bacteria that help keep your digestive system running smoothly and supporting your metabolism. It's not a quick fix, but over time, improving gut health can have a positive impact on your overall metabolic function. So, now that we know fermented foods are good for you, but not a magic solution for a faster metabolism, let's talk about how you can incorporate them into your diet in a balanced and sustainable way. First of all, start slow. If fermented foods are new to you, it's important to start slow. Since these foods are packed with probiotics, suddenly eating a lot of them can overwhelm your digestive system, especially if your gut isn't used to them. Start with a small serving, maybe a tablespoon of sauerkraut or a cup of yogurt, and gradually increase your intake as your body adjusts. Different fermented foods contain different strains of probiotics, so aim to include a variety in your diet. One day, you can enjoy kimchi with your lunch, the next day, some miso to a soup, or try a kombucha drink in the afternoon. This variety helps ensure you're feeding your gut a diverse range of beneficial bacteria. Not all fermented foods are equal, so it's important to read the labels when shopping. Look for products that are minimally processed and contain leaf cultures. Avoid those with added sugars or artificial ingredients, as they can counteract the benefits. For example, many commercial kombucha brands contain a lot of sugar, so be mindful for that. Incorporating fermented foods regularly rather than occasionally is key to reaping their benefits. making them a part of your daily meals. You can add kimchi as a side dish, top your salad with pickled veggies, or enjoy a spoonful of yogurt with fresh fruit. By consistently nourishing your gut, you'll create a strong foundation for better digestion and metabolic health over time. Remember, fermented foods should be a part of a balanced diet that includes plenty of whole, unprocessed food like fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. While fermented foods offer great benefits, they work best when paired with a diet that supports overall gut and metabolic health. So, what's the final word on fermented foods and metabolism? Here's the bottom line. Fermented foods won't directly speed up your metabolism or lead to a rapid weight loss, but they are an important part of a healthy, balanced diet. They support gut health, which is essential for overall well-being and can indirectly support a healthy metabolism by improving digestion, nutrient absorption, and inflammation regulation. The myth that fermented foods are a quick fix for a faster metabolism is just that, a myth. However, the fact remains that regularly consuming fermented foods is one of the best things you can do for your digestive system, which in turn supports your metabolic health. By incorporating these foods into your diet in a balanced way, along with other healthy habits like regular exercise, staying hydrated, and getting enough sleep, you can create the conditions for a healthy metabolism that works efficiently for you in the long run. In the world of wellness, it's easy to get swept up by buzzwords and trendy foods that promise quick fixes, but when it comes to fermented foods and metabolism, the key takeaway is that they are part of a bigger picture of health. They are not magic, but they are incredibly powerful when combined with a well-rounded, mindful approach to how you nourish your body. So enjoy your kombucha, savor that kimchi, and know that while they are not the secret to instant weight loss, they are certainly supporting your gut and laying the foundation for better health overall. Keep it balanced, stay informed, and focus on the long-term benefits that fermented foods can bring to your body and metabolism. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video with someone who could use a little extra inspiration in their health journey. Comment everything you want and see you on the next video.